It seems like Offset is going through a tough time since Cardi B moved on with NFL star Stefon Diggs. Cardi is clearly living her best life now, but Offset hasn't been himself since their split. What's wild about this situation is that Cardi actually warned Offset this would happen if he didn't stop embarrassing her with his careless affairs. Despite her warnings, Offset didn't change his behavior, and now he's dealing with the consequences. The breakup seems to have hit Offset hard, as reports suggest he's been following Cardi around, allegedly stalking her. Some fans have noticed that he's been traveling to places where she is, and it's becoming a concerning situation for both Cardi and her new boyfriend, Stefon. Many are wondering if Cardi will finally take legal action, like filing a restraining order, to protect herself from Offset's behavior. The question remains, why is Offset so obsessed with making things difficult for Cardi? Although Offset has publicly claimed he doesn't want Cardi back, his actions are telling a different story. It's clear he's still deeply affected by the breakup and is struggling to move on. For instance, when the news broke that Cardi was dating Stefon Diggs, Offset conveniently leaked private texts between him and Cardi. In the messages, he implied that Cardi's child might not even be his. He wrote things like, "Why do you think the baby isn't mine? I didn't even sleep with you when you got pregnant." This accusation wasn't new. Offset had previously suggested Cardi was unfaithful. Cardi wasn't having any of it. She clapped back, exposing Offset for being a liar and trying to manipulate the situation. She even shared receipts of her own to prove how desperate Offset has been to stay in her life. In one set of texts, Offset complimented Cardi, saying, "You look pretty, come over." Cardi's response was sharp and direct. "I told you, you'll never get this again." Despite her rejection, Offset kept pushing, saying things like, "I want to see you, I miss you." Cardi shut him down every time, making it clear she wasn't interested in going back to him. Offset's behavior made him look bad, so he tried to defend himself on social media. He claimed Cardi was lying and accused her of trying to make him look like a bad person. He even questioned her parenting skills, saying, "Lies told to make me look bad. Pray for them kids." This only made fans more suspicious, as videos surfaced of Offset and Cardi being at the same party. Many assumed he was stalking her, but Offset denied it, claiming it was the other way around. In one instance, Offset said, "How can I follow someone to my party?" He even suggested that Cardi was the one chasing after him, saying, "Don't make me post proof that you came to my party." Cardi didn't stay quiet, though. She called him a groupie, which seemed to strike a nerve. Offset clapped back, tweeting angrily, "You're making me look bad online when we have two little girls to think about." He accused Cardi of using him for clout and trying to paint herself as the victim. He also said, "Nobody wins when the family fights. Stop lying to these people to make yourself look better." Cardi, however, wasn't backing down. She exposed Offset for being upset that she was moving on with Stefon Diggs. In one tweet, she directly called him out for being salty and unable to let her go. It's clear that Cardi is ready to move forward with her life, while Offset is struggling to accept the breakup. This situation has become a public spectacle, with fans watching the drama unfold in real time. Many people feel bad for Cardi, who seems to be trying to focus on her new relationship and personal growth. Others are criticizing Offset for not respecting her boundaries and continuing to create drama. At the end of the day, it looks like Offset is still holding on to what they had, while Cardi has moved on. Whether or not Cardi will take legal action against Offset remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, she's not looking back. Hopefully, Offset can find a way to heal and focus on co-parenting their kids instead of stirring up more drama. As for Cardi, she's thriving and proving that she's ready for the next chapter in her life without the baggage of the past. It seems like Offset is having a hard time accepting his new reality since Cardi B has been moving on and thriving in her single life. Offset's recent behavior suggests that he's not handling things well, and his actions have been sparking a lot of concern among fans. From throwing shade online to making questionable accusations, Offset appears to be stuck in a cycle of bitterness and drama. Meanwhile, Cardi seems unbothered and focused on living her life, but Offset's actions are starting to raise eyebrows. Offset recently tried to paint Cardi in a negative light, accusing her of being single and miserable, and claiming she was constantly mentioning him on social media. He even tweeted, "Check the last 10 posts, you mentioned me." Cardi, however, didn't let that slide. She clapped back, saying, "Single and miserable? Nah. You're just mad that I'm outside and you thought guys wouldn't be interested in me because, in your words, I've got 3 kids, and I'm in my 30s. I'm not miserable, but you seem to be, given how you're always in my business." This exchange highlighted how Offset hasn't been able to let go of Cardi. Apparently, he's even been messaging Stefon Diggs, Cardi's rumored new man, to talk trash about her. Fans speculated that Offset was trying to stir up drama and sabotage their relationship. But when Stefon didn't break things off with Cardi, Offset allegedly took things a step further by calling Stefon gay. Offset's accusation didn't come out of thin air, as there have been rumors circulating about Stefon's personal life. A man named Chris Blake Griffith once claimed that Stefon spiked his drink and made inappropriate advances toward him during an event. Blake alleged that Stefon had tried to approach him before, but he had firmly rejected him, making it clear that he wasn't interested. However, according to Blake, Stefon didn't take no for an answer and later attempted to intimidate him with the help of others. Blake reported the incident to authorities, but nothing significant came of it, leaving the situation unresolved. Despite these rumors, it's pretty clear that Offset's comments about Stefon had less to do with seeking justice for Blake and more to do with trying to humiliate Cardi and her new boyfriend. Offset's bitterness and attempts to tarnish Stefon's reputation seemed like nothing more than a desperate attempt to lash out. However, Cardi and Stefon didn't give him the reaction he was hoping for. Instead of engaging, they brushed off, his comments leaving Offset looking even more upset. Stefon eventually took a subtle jab at Offset by posting a picture of himself and Cardi at dinner, captioned, "So proud of myself. Who would have thought I'd be having dinner with Cardi B?" This seemed to push Offset over the edge. He took to Twitter to express his frustration, calling Stefon a fanboy and even posting a shrimp emoji, a clear attempt at an insult. He continued with, "My new girl batter. Had you last week, by the way. Been cheating since 2019. Tommy and Sammy. I ain't say anything when you did though, rat." Offset didn't stop there. He also left a trash can emoji under one of Cardi's posts, where she had shared some cute pictures with the caption, "My new man looking like a trophy walking." His behavior didn't sit well with fans, who called him out for being immature and bitter. Things took an even more concerning turn when Offset was reportedly spotted wandering the streets of New Orleans on the day of the Super Bowl, allegedly looking for Cardi. Fans were quick to call out the stalking vibes, with many urging Cardi to file a restraining order for her safety. One fan commented, "Offset really turned New Orleans into a love scavenger hunt. This is scary behavior." Another added, "Never seen someone so pressed about a woman they treated like nothing. It's giving desperation." Cardi, for her part, hasn't publicly addressed this specific incident, but her fans are growing increasingly concerned. Many feel that Offset's behavior has crossed the line from petty to problematic. While some think he's acting out because he's hurt, others believe he's trying to control the narrative and keep Cardi from fully moving on. The drama between Cardi and Offset has been a roller coaster, with Offset seemingly unable to let go and Cardi focused on her new chapter. Offset's attempts to get attention, whether through shady tweets, accusations, or showing up uninvited, only seem to make him look worse in the eyes of fans. Meanwhile, Cardi is out here thriving, showing that she's moved on and isn't looking back. This whole situation raises questions about how far is too far when it comes to dealing with an ex. Offset's actions have gone beyond regular heartbreak and are starting to feel invasive, leaving fans worried for Cardi's safety and well-being. As the drama continues to unfold, Many are hoping that Cardi takes steps to protect herself and maintain her peace.